Today we're going to learn to make letters with the Matman, but before we do, I want you to notice and name his lines. So I'm going to take out all his big lines, and I'm going to sort them all. I'm going to put them all together. So there are all Matman's big long lines. And I'm going to put his little lines together. I'm going to put his little curves together. And put his big curves together. So I've got them all sorted according to shape. Now Matman has long lines, big lines. We call these big lines in handwriting. This is a vertical line, this is horizontal, and this is diagonal when I tilt it like an airplane. You may have heard this song, and we're going to sing it together. Horizontal, horizontal, vertical, vertical, tilted like an airplane, tilted like an airplane, diagonal, diagonal. Now notice my mat has a smiley face at the top, because that is where our letters always start. Our letters always start at the top, top, top. And all these letters are called frog jump letters because they all start with a big line that drops. They all start with a big line that drops. That means it goes from the top and it drops down. That's what it means. So I'm starting at the top when I'm making my letters. So let's listen to the song, and Mrs. B will build letters as I sing the song. It's got some pop to it. It's a good song. Here we go. Stand, march, and dance, do whatever you like, as long as your eyes are watching.
I'm a frog jump letter. I start at the top.
I'm a frog jump letter. Big line drop.
I'm a frog
Jump letter.
Jump up
To the top. Jumpity jump, jump, jump. So I mark start.
F with a big line and two little lines.
To jump back to the top.
And two little
So
lines.
when I make it,
F
I
with a
drop
big line
I
and
jump
two
back
little
up
lines.
and go to the top.
Jump capital F. E with a big line and three little
Three little lines.
E with
So I
a big
start at
line.
the top.
Three little
I drop.
lines.
I jump
E
back
with a
up.
big line
And I make
little
three lines.
Frog jump
Capital E.
Jump.
You jump.
Jump.
Put these back.
Jumpity jump. Jumpity
D.
with a big line and
One
one
big curve.
D with a big line
And one big curve. D with a big line. And one big curve. Frog jump capital D. P.
with a big line. One
Little curve.
P
With a big line. And one little curve. P with a big line.
One little curve.
Jump back up.
Frog jump capital.
P. Put him. I'm gonna leave him there. You can hear that saxophone. Here we go. It's the next letter. Jumpity jump. Jumpity jump. Jumpity jump.
B with
B.
a big line. Two little curves.
Two little curves.
B with a big line. Two little
One big
curves.
line.
B
Two
with a
little
big
curves.
line. Two little curves.
Frog jump capital B. This one next
R
one's
with a
tricky.
big line, little curve, little line.
R with a big line. Little curve, little line.
R with a big line, little curve, little line. Frog jump capital R.
R.
Jumpity jump, jumpity jump, jumpity jump, jumpity N.
Now we're gonna use all big lines.
More,
And I got a diagonal line in the middle there.
And use a big line with two more. Frog jump capital N. M. Use a big line with three more.
I'm using all of them
Use a
now.
big line with three more.
Using all my
M.
long
Use a
lines.
big line with three more. Frog jump capital M. I'm a frog jump letter. I start at the top. I'm a frog jump letter. Take the big line drop. I'm a frog jump letter. Jump up to the top. Jump
letters. Those are the frog jump letters in handwriting. So I wrote 8 frog jump letters. And here are the frog jump letters right here. We have F for fish, E for egg and elephant, D for dog, D. P for pig, that popping, B for bear, it goes bouncing B, B. R for ring, like you're driving a car, okay? N for nest, M for moon, And we have our handwriting books that you can write these letters in. So you can go ahead and you can get your handwriting books and you can do these pages at home and then take a picture of them if you could for me, if you don't join the Google Meet. But in the Google Meet, I am hoping that we get to the letter F and the letter E and the letter D and P after the lesson. So if you are not able to make the Google Meet, I would really like you to do those 4 pages at home with your mommies and daddies. And remember, when I'm writing these letters, I have to start them at the top and make them drop. So when we're writing these letters, to write my F, I start at the top, I let it drop, I jump back up and make 2 lines. For the letter E, I let it drop, I jump back up, and I make 3 lines. For the letter D, I let it drop, I come back up and I make 1 big curve. And for the letter P, I let it drop and I come back up and I make 1 little curve. And another fun thing too that you can do at home is if you have some cornmeal, you can make cornmeal letters. And these are really fun to make because then you can touch them with your finger and write with your finger on them. So I have some purple glue I'm going to use. Okay, so here's my purple glue. And you should have glue. I gave you glue. And I'm sure you might have some plain paper. I'm going to make some letters with glue. So I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to make it drop. See my long letter? And I'm going to make 2 across to make an F. See my F? Then, this is the fun part. If I have some cornmeal, just at the dollar store or Walmart, you can make cornmeal letters, and when they dry, you can touch them, and it's fun. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get some cornmeal, and I'm going to sprinkle it all over my paper. So I've sprinkled it all over my paper, and I sprinkled a little because I don't want to have it everywhere. So I just took the cornmeal and sprinkled it, and I'm using my tray, and I'm going on like this. And we'll see if it sticks. No. Well, that glue stick did not work, did it? So you know what? We'll try this clear one. Big line down. 2 across. So let's try it again. All right, we're going to try it again. The first time you don't succeed, try again. So V's going to take this extra paper off and just put this one piece on. And we'll see if we can get it to work. There we go. I'm going to shake it down. See, you got to shake it. I think we're going to get it. Oh, we got it. We did. There's my frog jump F. How cool is that? So if you have some cornmeal at home, you also can dye salt too with food coloring and let it dry. And that's really cool too. You can make some letters with glue and cornmeal. You also can do it with colored salt. And it is a lot of fun. So that's an idea you can do for home after. But for now, we're working in our handwriting books today. So I hope you enjoyed your frog jump lesson. And I hope you learned something new today. Remember, my letters always start at the top and drop. Then I jump back up and I make my lines.